Hello, my name's Zila, I'm a transgender man, and like pretty much everyone else on this app, I love lifting and I just want to get as big as humanly possible. So I thought I'd do a day in the life vlog of me just eating, training, and whatever else I decide to do on my Saturday. So yeah. So it's currently 1 p.m. Usually I would be way more productive on a Saturday, or at least I have been recently because I haven't been doing much. But I went out last night and essentially had a can of Monster at 9 p.m, which wasn't the smartest idea. But I don't really drink much these days, so I felt like I needed the energy. And essentially, breakfast is a bit of a weird one. I'm actually having a Sainsbury's chicken salad meal deal sandwich. And that's because if you're getting a can of Monster from Sainsbury's, it would be silly economically to not go all out and just get the full meal deals. So my pre-workout meal is a chicken salad sandwich and also my advent calendar chocolate. So technically a minute ago I kind of lied. Right now I'm on a cut, so trying to get as big as humanly possible is kind of in stagnation. So I started at 80 kilograms at 5'7", so you know, reasonable size, and I decided to scale down slightly. I weighed in this morning at 77.1, but again that's probably because I woke up at 12, so I just had nothing in me. Looking to just kind of cut down for the next week and a bit, and then I go to Morocco, and then it's Christmas, and then I'm in Italy. So essentially what I'm doing right now is damage control. This is gonna sound really sad, but my idea of a weekend treat is going to the local bodybuilding gym, if you know what Muscle Works is, and essentially paying for a day pass there. If you ever want to feel small, go to Muscle Works gym. Everyone there is massive. You could argue there is definitely something in the water supply, suspicious juices going around. Which then again, I guess you could argue I'm also on suspicious juice because I'm obviously on testosterone, so can't really complain. Now, whether I'm natty or not is a whole other debate for a whole other video, but we'll get to that later. The Muscle Works gym, the gym is pretty awesome. Like, it has a shake bar, it does meals, they have a shop round the back with some really, really nice lifting t-shirts. So I've always been like a tight lifting t-shirt kind of guy. Growing up overweight, and I genuinely do think this is a thing, and if you were overweight before and now not so overweight, I think you'll understand. I like to wear tighter things because wearing boxier things makes me feel bigger, but not the kind of big I want to feel like. So for so long I've just been wearing like tight Gymshark stuff, which like essentially hugs my arms but doesn't hug my hips because hip dysphoria. But now I'm kind of evolving in my gym wear, especially because the testosterone has just made everything smell so badly, like it's genuinely a thing. Oh my god, everything stinks. But yeah, I've had to splash out new stuff, and I'm kind of changing. I am moving on to that kind of like pump cover style, where essentially like that boxy, but it has to be cropped because I'm only 5'7.5". So I absolutely scrammed that down because I was so hungry. And now I have some concoctions. Bear in mind, none of this is sponsored, obviously, because I've been on YouTube for about 5 seconds. So firstly, protein shake. This is my favorite protein shake at the moment, and that's My Protein's Clearway grapefruit flavor. Next is pre-workout. So in the excitement of filming my first vlog, I kind of forgot that I was taking pre-workout, and obviously you've just seen me have a black coffee. So I've gone for half of what I would usually do. So I've gone for half a scoop of C4 pre-workout and half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. And next, I have my multivits. I keep it fairly simple, so cod liver oil for the joints and a multivitamin. I might move some vitamin D very soon, just because I live in England, and I'm also mixed race. Just to give you an idea of how unsunny this country is, it's currently nearly 2 p.m. on a Saturday, and I've got the inside lights on. Bear in mind, I have, let me see if I can show you. I have windows everywhere, right? I should not need to do this. But yeah, this country sucks. I think I need some more vitamin D. And as a trans man, a little bit more D can't hurt. Anyway, I'm gonna absolutely neck these. Christ. I'm gonna neck these and then get off to the gym. So this is the fit, plus the new shoes. I'm not gonna take this thing with me, but she's very grumpy that I've been vlogging all morning. This is Ethel. I feel like my face is starting to tingle from the pre-workout, so I need to lift some heavy circles. Let's get going to the gym. So today is back and biceps. I'll be honest, I always say you should go to the gym with a plan. I have not really got a plan today. I'm kind of just having fun. So I thought I'd start off with a classic, do some lat pull downs and 8 to 12 reps ish. And then when I can't move the weight any longer, I do some long length partials. Now, every good back routine needs at least one horizontal pull and one vertical pull. So for the vertical pull today, I'm doing cable rows. As you can see, I'm absolutely stretching on the eccentric. I just feel like it's tearing my back apart in a good way. Oh, there goes the pump cover. To be honest, I don't usually do this whole pump cover shenanigans. I turn up in the outfit I'm going to work out in and I leave in the same outfit. I don't usually see the point, but clearly I felt fucking big today. Also, I don't know what it was about cutting my tits off, but that shit made me love wearing vests. I would not be seen dead in a vest like this before top surgery, but ever since, I guess I'm just getting my 10 grand's worth. Now, again, with me having absolutely no plan or purpose today, I decided to start doing single arm. I did really enjoy it, and I was pulling from the opposite cable. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but the stretch was great, and I just felt good, so kept going with it. Now, this little arm blaster contraption, as you can imagine, Pure Gym does not have one of these. I've only ever seen these in bodybuilding gyms, and I'll be honest, I'm not really using this for form, am I? I'm purely using this for ego, because look at the way it makes my arms look. Oh my god. But I did about 8 to 12 reps, or essentially just kept going until failure. As you can see, really attractive faces that I'm making there. But that's pretty much it. And then I got a bit bored, and I started doing hammer curls for whatever reason. I promise, guys, I usually am the man with a plan in a gym and everything I do has purpose. But honestly, like most things in life, sometimes you just gotta have fun. Some people have fun at the pub, I have fun in the local bodybuilding gym. Honestly, if my younger self could see me now, I think she would cry. But she had no biceps, so she can grow up. As if I needed to do more rows today. However, you can see I'm using a wider grip this time, which is essentially just absolutely going after my upper back, which is definitely an area I want to work on. Again, around 8 to 12 reps, just really focusing on full range of motion, and then when I can't bring it all the way in, I do long length partials, which is just a fancy word for half reps. So more lat pull downs here, but this time with these weird grippy things. I actually quite enjoy being able to rotate with this. I feel like the mind muscle connection is so nice. You're probably thinking this is a lot of volume, which it is. I mean, usually I work out before work at like 6 AM and I have about 50 minutes of weight training to squeeze in. So it's quite nice to just take my time and yes, overwork myself a little bit. I promise this is the last exercise, but you can't be skipping rear delts. My friend recently introduced me to this exercise. And to be honest, I should be doing this more often because it's the only time that I feel like I really feel the connection to my rear delts. Usually, honestly, I don't really get it, but I do it because I know I should do it. Anyway, after this, I eventually finally leave the gym because I was getting my money's worth. It was a day pass. And now it's 5 sets of vanity. Now, if I'm going to continue this whole YouTube thing, I should probably get some posing lessons because I'm high-key raw dogging it, but I just kind of go with whatever positions I feel strong in, especially this one right here. But once I'm done with this, it's time to eat because I am starving. I am so excited to eat this. I've always wondered how YouTubers do it, where they sit there and wait to eat their meal because, like, Christ, I'm ravenous. That was such a good session. I really enjoyed my time at MuscleWorks, but, like, it's not necessarily an accurate depiction of most of my workouts. Usually, like I said earlier, I work out before work. I'm limited to, like, an hour and 10 minutes on a good day. And that's pretty much it. Today, I was getting my money's worth. If I have to pay for the gym, I think I was there for like an hour 40, hour 45. After this, I'm probably gonna do some editing and essentially just do absolutely nothing. I am shattered. I haven't really done much. I understand that this was probably a weird day in the life for me to start on, considering it's not the most accurate depiction. Not that I'm the pinnacle of productivity every Saturday, but like usually a bit more than this. So this meal is 75 grams of basmati rice, 250 grams of diced beef, some mushrooms, some onions, didn't measure them, a load of, you know, the sushi ginger? I love that stuff. I have an entire tub in my fridge and I add it to everything I can. I'm gonna taste test it. Usually I taste my food as I cook, but like, I don't know if it was because of the vlogging, but today I just decided to surprise myself. Great. Knees choked on beef. Jesus Christ, that is so good. The totals for that meal were 670 calories approximately and 67 grams of protein, which not bad to be fair. So that was a decent amount of food, but like most boys going through puberty, I am still hungry. So I'm probably gonna have dessert. Yogurt bowls are one of my favorite things to make, and I've been doing it for such a long time. I understand it's also like a big trend in the fitness community right now to make skier bowls. I am a Broccoli Greek 0% fat kind of guy. This is just the Aldi version, and actually, it's got ever so slightly better macros than Skier. Although I do use Skier sometimes when I can't be asked to do the 25-minute walk to Aldi. I used to use that Phage one that you get from Tesco, but that stuff is just so expensive. It's just not worth it in my opinion. So I highly recommend this or Skier. It's so good. So it's pretty standard for me to have 1 or 2 of these a day. On the days I'm in the office, I will have 2. I pre-make them in these little like yogurt vase thingies. In the morning, I have Greek yogurt with fruit as my breakfast. And then in the afternoon, I have Greek yogurt with like chocolate chips, marshmallows, maybe some Biscoff biscuits sometimes. I just kind of mix it up depending on what I'm feeling. It's a really, really good way to get your protein in. And for any of you who don't like the bitter taste of Greek yogurt, or you think that you have to douse it in so much honey in order to get that sweetness, sweetener is the way forward. So you can also use honey as well, but I would recommend when you put the yogurt in, mix some sweetener in, and like it changes the game. It's so, so, so good. And I like the taste of Greek yogurt, but to be fair, these are usually my desserts, so I want them sweet. And before anyone tells me that artificial sweeteners are bad for you or whatever, so is sugar. So is most of the stuff that we eat as a society. This isn't gonna kill me. Many other things might. This isn't gonna kill me. So I have this adorable bowl, and yes, I did paint it myself on a pottery painting date with my girlfriend. Get every last scrap. Okay, so that comes to basically around 230 grams. And now I'm gonna sprinkle this in. Sometimes I put some cinnamon in there. So firstly, I'm gonna chuck a load of these dark chocolate chips in there. I kind of go in between milk and dark chocolate, just depending on what I'm feeling. Okay, 26 grams of dark chocolate. Now I'm gonna go for this desiccated coconut. And that is pretty much it. It's just a quick and simple, high protein dessert, coconut, dark chocolate, and Greek yogurt. So I've done some editing. I've made myself a chamomile tea. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else today because for once in my life, I'm not actually that hungry, which puts my total macros at approximately 1,606 calories for the day and 144 grams of protein. Now, both of those are pretty low. I usually have 2,100 calories about a day and approximately 180 grams of protein. But I'm not gonna force it if I'm not feeling it, to be honest. And I haven't been awake for that long today, so that's probably why. Also, I'm eating sushi tomorrow, so I'll make up the calories there. So I'm gonna end the day with my chamomile tea with a bunch of sweetener in it, and 2 magnesium tablets and 1 ashwagandha tablet. Check out the size on these bad boys. I think that's showing it. But yeah, I'm just gonna whack those down. Usually I do that with water. I felt like being cool on camera. But anyway, I hope that this was somewhat entertaining. Even though it was a bit of a chaotic day, I'm probably gonna film again tomorrow for a bit more of a structured weekend day. Please hit the like and subscribe button. This is a very new channel, so it would be great to have some help. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in a bit.